Okay, this will be an interesting one. I think we're going to turn this one into a movement piece. So let's see if we can make it look really nice as a movement piece. So I wonder how big I'm going to make it. I'm going to make it 200. And I'm going to make this look really interesting. Okay, let's see what this is. It is the life and works of I don't know what that is, Gaudi. I've heard of Gaudi. I think Gaudi is how you pretty well pronounce it. And this is what we're photocopying, this picture of an ancient cathedral. This is the kind of thing I do think my dad would have seen in some of his walking tours. I think he would have done this as a part of a walking tour, such as his passion for church architecture. My dad's not a Christian or a Catholic or anyone like that, but he still appreciates the fine architecture of cathedrals and other churches. So he still appreciates the architectural beauty of these things, which is kind of strange in a way. Anyway, that looks really good. I'm going to make that into a really good mirror image. But yeah, but that's my dad's interest in architecture and shit like that. He's not a nice kind of a person, however. I wouldn't recommend talking to him, but you know, he's an asshole, but nonetheless, he's still my fucking father, which is ironic. But anyway, enough of that. We're just going to concentrate on making this into something nice. I think the contrast is going to go, and we're going to lighten this up further. But yeah, it's like he just appreciates the architecture rather than the actual religious connotations of church buildings. He just appreciates the architecture. Now this is curling, so we're going to enlarge this one actually a little bit. So we're going to go 104 by 104. But yeah, he just appreciates all the lovely craftsmanship and shit like that. I mean, what is there to dislike about nice architecture? I mean, yeah, I can agree with my father on that. It is a beautiful, they are beautiful buildings and very well, beautifully crafted by master craftsmen. Not the kind of shit we have today. So, and these buildings stand for literally centuries, which is incredible. And you consider modern buildings often don't last very long compared with their more traditional counterparts. So let's see how we go here. There, that looks really quite nice. A nice golden look to it. And the sky goes looking really nice through those what were stained glass windows, I think. Let's see how we go there. But yeah, it's really nice architecture. You don't get this kind of nice grand architecture in our today's buildings. But like everything, things change, things come and go. Although I don't think there'll ever be a revival of this kind of architecture, except in restoring buildings like the Notre Dame Cathedral that unfortunately recently caught on fire. But fortunately they saved a lot of the artifacts and saved much of the building. But it was really sad to see it go up in smoke, folks. I didn't actually watch the whole lot of it. I just watched little clips of it, looked at the pictures. It was really sad, but, you know, these things unfortunately happen. But it's amazing how this building is going to be restored. Be interesting to see how they do it and how well they can do it with today's materials. Like they can't get the kind of trees that they had back then, which grew because most of it's been deforested. There's not many big trees left to make the beams, so there's going to be a lot of compromise in the creation, and also to bring the fire safety standards up to modern civilization. So for the future, so if the building burns again, it's not going to be as catastrophic, and that there's less likely to be the loss of human lives. Thank goodness no one died in that fire. But anyway, enough of that. That looks really quite nice. I think now we can call this demo quits.